YouTube family, what is going on? I just wanted to post a video really quickly. I wanted to touch base on everything that I had posted yesterday. I got a lot of positive feedback in my Twitter and everything, so I will really try to keep this short and sweet. I can do a technical analysis video if you guys want, but I will just tell you this very quickly. I do not think we see over 100K. I don't think we get a wick above it. I don't think we hold above it and break above it. I don't think we do any of that. Why? Everyone is calling for it. What happens when all of the masses are calling for one thing, right? Are the masses right all of the time? No, they're not. That's why it's the masses. The elite, the small percentage, the few, are always doing the opposite of what the masses are doing. What do the masses want? 100K. What are we probably going to see? 96K, 98K, maybe a little over that. We're not going to hit 100K. Okay. And everyone will say, well, it's close enough. It's not really, though, right? Because a lot of people are waiting to cash out at 100K. They want that big round psychological number, or if it goes past that, or they're just filled with hopium. No emotions. We look at the data. That's it, right? That is it. Does not mean that we don't see altcoins run up like crazy, because I think they will. I don't know. I know we're setting up, all of the signs are there for an altcoin cycle. I don't know if Bitcoin dumping here affects that, and then the next kind of run up where Bitcoin probably just kind of slowly grinds back up to where it was before really running. That's typically when we see alts take off, right? Bitcoin's barely gaining any ground and alts are pumping like 20% a day. So I'm not sure. That's happened to a lot of them already. I'm just not sure if we're at that point now where they continue to do that, such as people rotating profits from Bitcoin into these altcoins or not. I'm not sure. We have to wait and see. Okay, but just be prepared. Prepare yourself. If you're up fat on some positions, everyone take profits. Take some profits. Don't close out everything. Okay, you want to keep those bags for the long run, but you always want to pay yourself. That if you guys followed my channel, you guys all know that I made millions and millions of dollars before, and I lost every penny, okay? Every penny. Because I didn't take profits. Because I was emotional. Because I thought I knew better. I was euphoric. I thought the bull market was going to keep going. It was my first bull market. I was just totally ignorant. I didn't know. I'm trying to warn you guys. Do not be ignorant. Do not be me. Do not be me. Okay? And here we are. If you're up big, take 10%, 25%, whatever it is, do not forget to pay yourself. Always pay yourself. And the saying that goes around everywhere on crypto Twitter, right? Nobody ever went broke taking profits, and we can laugh about it. Most people still will never take profits, and I clearly was very bad at that before. But really quickly, my thesis on the altcoins. I mean, let's look at Bitcoin on the hourly, right? Slowly grinding up. Let's look at the volume. Buy volume is decreasing, sell volume increasing, yet price continues to go higher. So how is buy volume decreasing, meaning buyers are not stepping in, sellers are starting to step in more, but the price continues to go up? Okay. We've got plenty of bearish divergence signs everywhere, all over the indicators. I'm on the hourly chart now, but I was just showing you guys some zoomed in on the volumes. Look at the MACDs and everything. I mean, there's bearish divergence everywhere. Don't fool yourself, guys, But then we look at other coins like XRP. XRP is about to rip. It's been consolidating here since November 16th. So 5 days. 5 days just consolidating sideways right under really heavy resistance. Very bullish sign. Bollinger Bands are squeezing, which if we look at last time they squeezed, what happened? We get explosive price moves, right? Doesn't mean it's going to be up. It just means there's an explosive move coming. So it could be up, could be down. But if you go look through all of your favorite altcoins, whatever it is, you're going to end up finding that most of them look way more bullish and way better than Bitcoin did. Okay. Now let's get to my video. I'm going to go right here really fast, live, and let's go right back to investing.com. I had a ton of people showing me screenshots and everything and saying like, oh, like, it's already been on there and all of that. My point of my video was I was the first one to discover and post an in-depth video. I haven't seen anyone else talk about the historical price data on investing.com, right? What happened the other day, the dinar and the IRR, or not the dinar, the dong, the IRR, and the IDR, right? They showed up out of nowhere, just crazy like percentages up. The IDR was up 95k percent. The dong was up 990k percent, and the real was up 10 million percent. Like that is just nuts, right? That was the first time anyone noticed. And then that's when I started to do digging and started looking around, and I just happened to stumble upon that by being on their website and doing some research. So let's go back because people were watching it all day. I had a lot of people that were showing me that they were doing their own research, and this is what I always encourage you guys to do. Anything I show you, anything I'm doing it so that you guys can literally go mimic what I'm doing and follow what I'm doing so you can see for yourself. Trust no one. Trust no one, verify everything, right? This is crypto. This is the craziest reset of our entire lives, the craziest time that we will ever see in our generations. Our kids will probably ever never even have anything similar to this ever in their lifetimes. And if my family thought I was crazy 5, 6 years ago, telling them all of this stuff was going to happen, but every single thing that I've said was going to come true. And I'm talking geopolitically. I'm talking about with, the pandemic, what was going to happen afterwards, what they were going to push on us, how they were going to implement things, what they were going to do to us and our lifestyles and our family members, what the outcome of all of that was going to be, the fallout on the back end of all of that. I told them about the gold backed dollars, how every currency was going to be gold backed, how that's what we were switching to. We were going to blockchain, and I told them everything was going to run on Ripple and XRP. And everything I look into, gold backed, runs on Ripple and XRP. Okay. I've been predicting this to my family for 5 or 6 years. Sometimes you sound crazy when you know something that other people can't comprehend. Okay. That's all this is. That's all this is. What is the easiest way to keep people down is to keep them ignorant, right? Trust no one, verify everything. All right. So let's go through these again. A lot of you, like I said, a lot of you were looking today and you saw that the price was always the same all day, right? So we just closed another day. Let's go look at the historical data. I showed you guys. Oh, it hasn't even updated. Look, it's still showing the 19th. Okay, hasn't even updated today. But I want you guys to do this. Every day go in here, go look at the historical data. I want you during the day to see the price that it shows, and then I want you to go look at the historical data at the end of the day and see what it says. This one too. Still hasn't updated, right? Every day, and even if I'm just posting a couple minute long video, every day I'm going to do this with you guys just to prove what I'm seeing, what you're seeing. We are in this together. That's the cool thing about all of this, right? Is like we are in this whole experience and everything that we're doing together. So let's keep lifting each other up. Let's keep wishing each other well, right? Let's keep bringing love and positivity and joy and everything to other people. Let's keep enacting that change that we want in our lives. We have to attract the things that we want, and this is just another one of those opportunities. So let's keep doing that, guys. No changes on any of these prices today. No changes on any of the historical data today. There's a lot of movement happening in the Middle East as far as like geopolitical stuff. Israel supposedly bombing them and doing that stuff to clear out the militias, which I pray for all of the people over there that they're safe, that everything is okay, that there's no kids being harmed, nothing bad is happening on both sides. The less deaths we have in the world, the better, right? The more peace we have, the better. The less hate we have, the better. And one thing I will say is from all of the people I follow on Twitter and all of the dinar gurus, and I don't follow necessarily any of the crazy ones, but what they've always said is that the militias and the people who are currently occupying Iraq in a negative way with intent to do harm to their financial system and the citizens there and the countries around them. They needed to be cleared out before they could launch, right? And that makes sense. Why would you like launch a whole new system and supposedly a whole new era of peace and prosperity and wealth, right? And you still have like most of your country is corrupt or filled with bad actors. Like that, it doesn't work like that. So it makes sense that they would wait to do something like that. But um, if every day, come look, come Google. I want you guys to just do this. It doesn't hurt to do research. Type in weird stuff. Um, I typed in Iraq Dinar news, right? First thing that pops up. This is an old article, but Iraqi government to phase out cash payments from the 5th of November. Remember, they're all going digital. Okay, what does going digital mean? That means blockchain. That 110% means blockchain. We already are digital. Think about your bank account. You go to the bank, you look at your ATM, it's numbers on a screen. They don't have specifically in that ATM your dollars that have your name written on them for your account, right? Like our accounts are already digital. The only difference is the way we're connecting them and the way we're going to share data, the way we're going to settle payments and do all these transfers and everything. We already are digital. And most of these banks already have implemented all of this stuff anyways. We just don't even know it yet. They just haven't completely gone live yet. But um, there's a lot of news always on this article on this website here. So you guys keep going, do your research, read through all of these. This was a very good one. If you guys want to read into some cool stuff, this is good. I read through all of these here. Okay, you got to download them, and then you can go through and read them. But it's the United Nations Development Program. And all I will say is if Iraq is signing agreements with the United Nations to help better develop women in the workplace and their societal roles, and if they're worried about climate change and they're also focusing on renewable energy and all of this other stuff that the United Nations is pushing on them, Iraq is just nodding and signing the lines, right? But this stuff is being implemented. All of like first world nation stuff is being implemented over there. And once again, just go here and you can find all of this stuff. You just go research. You can go to finance. Look at this. Japan signs $388 million loan, right? That's awesome. New banking system reforms in Iraq. Sustainable development in Iraq. IFC and IC discuss financing. Phase out cash payments. Ernst & Young, that's what EY is. Ernst & Young advises on Iraq banking reforms with focus on Rafidan Bank. Like, all you see is about the banking reforms, mapping the role of fintech in Iraq. What is fintech? Look into Ripple and XRP. What is Ripple? A fintech company, blockchain-based payments provider, right? It's all in front of your face, guys. It is all in front of your face, and most of you will not be prepared for what happens because you were too bearish on XRP. All of you guys thought it was nonsense. Turns out it's not. Turns out most of you guys were underprepared. Most of you guys believed what you were told and everything, right? I mean, it doesn't get much more clear than this. Perfect breakout of a wedge, and if you go and you look at Bitstamp's history, you can see this is a 7-year wedge that we just broke out of, back tested multiple times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then blasted off. Okay, we are going so much higher, and I just wanted to share all that, guys, with you really quickly. I appreciate all of you. Remember to keep spreading love, kindness, peace, joy. Tell your mom that you love her. Tell your family you love them. Tell your kids you love them. You don't know how much time you have with some of the people that you love. So treasure them and hold them dear, We are doing this to better those people around us. We are doing this to where we can make money so that we can provide a life that we want to live for ourselves, but also so that we can live a life with people that we love, providing them with what they want, what makes them happy too, right? So I'm sorry, I'm getting a little emotional. Um, but you guys keep your heads up, stay strong, keep stacking. Do not lose sight of the goal. If you got to work a couple extra hours to make another $100, $200 to invest in whatever your choice is, gold, silver, crypto, whatever it is, you do that. The time is now. There is no restrictions on us making any money. There is no restrictions on us other than what we put on ourselves. I hope your crypto bags stay full. I wish you guys all peace, prosperity, love, kindness, joy, and I will talk to you guys again soon.